Shalom. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS. And honors to you, brothers, preaching this truth across the earth. I came across this article. Slack. Came across this article about Russian, the Russian President Putin. This is off DailyMail.com. Putin signs decree drafting 150,000 conscripts into the Russian military as Iran and Hezbollah prepare major ground offensive in Syria with air support from Moscow bombers. That's big news, man. You know. So if you go back into the scriptures, bring the scripture out. Jeremiah 50:9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon, an assembly of great nations. Babylon is America. It's the modern day America, right? Babylon the Great. Babylon, an assembly of great nations from the north country. That north country is talking about Russia. You know, Gog and Magog, which is talked about in Ezekiel the 38th chapter. And they shall set themselves in array against her. So Gog and Magog, which is modern day Russia, all right, them Edomites, some so-called white people in Russia today, they're gonna set themselves in array against her, which is Babylon. All right, Babylon is the modern day America. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. The arrows are talking about the nuclear missiles, all right? Because in the scriptures, on how Babylon, America is going to be destroyed is by thermonuclear missiles, and also the state of Israel is going to be destroyed too, as well, by thermonuclear missiles. 100% of America and Israel will be destroyed. All right, which Russia is going to be the main giant to destroy them two places, man. It's all through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Shai, man. All right, let me read that again. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. Okay. So let me get back into this this article. Read this again. Putin signs decree drafting 150,000 conscripts. All right, conscripts. If you look up the word conscription, conscription, or drafting is the compulsory enlistment of people in a national service, most often a military service. All right. So that's basically what that word means, conscription. All right. So Russia, Gog, aka Gog and Magog, they're ready for war, man. You know, the Most High didn't turn the hooks back into their jaws. All right. Let me bring out Ezekiel 38. Ezekiel 38:1. And the word of the Lord came upon me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. Gog and Magog is Russia. If you look up in if you find an ancient map, biblical times, Gog and Magog, you'll see Gog and Magog, Meshech and Tubal. That's the area of Russia, all right, of modern day Russia. So that's how we know Gog and Magog, Meshech and Tubal is that landmass of Russia. Ezekiel 38:4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. All right, Persia, which is modern day Iran, Ethiopia, Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands in the house of Togarmah of the north quarters, and all his bands, as many people with them. All right, be thou prepared, prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled against thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So that's basically talking about World War III, man. You know. So what the Most High is doing, He's gathering all these, primarily Russia. All right, America's over there in Syria as well. Um, they're going over the under the smoke screen of they trying to battle against ISIS. All right, that's what they tell you stupid ass people on CNN, the Cartoon News Network. They tell you that. But spiritually, the Most High is gathering these nations in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. All right, which is um, uh, Yahweh Shaphat in Hebrew, Most High's judgment. He's gathering them over there in uh, the Middle East, Syria, uh, the Persian Gulf area, and that's where World War III is going to take place. All right, in the midst of World War III, is going to be all hell breaking loose in America. All right, and Yahweh Shai, when he um, comes back and visit this earth, he's going to come back in so-called UFO, the chariots, in the midst of the height of confusion, and also the chip's going to be pushed in a major way. All right, so get back to this real quick. Read the rest of this. Um, Russia launched airstrikes on rebel groups in Syria for second day straight. Country accused of targeting moderate rebels backed by U.S. and not ISIS. Moscow Foreign Minister Lavrov has rejected the rumors as unfounded. Hundreds of Iranian and Hezbollah troops set to launch ground offensive. So you got Iran in there too. So that's beautiful, man. You know, these prophecies coming to pass. All right. So, this is a big prophecy right here, you know. So you got uh, these major players, man, and starting this, getting this World War III. The Most High is putting in their spirit to get war ready, you know, get war ready. And also, they're actually putting in action the war, man. So this is big news, man. So um, I'm going to say shalom. All praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. Shalom.